August the 30th, 1940, the English Channel. More German convoys are once again venturing across the channel, likely reinforcing the captured French ports. No British surface forces are in the area to intercept them, and although the RAF has been effective in sinking many of these ships, it is too beginning to feel the strain of attrition. Even so, it remains strong enough to repel any Luftwaffe attempts to climb air superiority over the channel. Hello and welcome back to War on the Sea, Battle of Atlantic, where we are once again in the English Channel, hammering the convoys that are trying to run through. Last time we've had a bit of a success with attacking various bits and pieces. We did sink some things which have given us command points, which is good. So we'll try now for more things. I believe we've attacked this guy, so let's see. I have a single Blenheim here at the moment. The three others from Plymouth are not there just yet, so it's this one that's going to attack that anti-submarine vessel, and then the three others will join in, and off we go. Course is good. We'll see. Shouldn't be a kamikaze as long as we don't get a direct hit by a AAA gun. We should be okay-ish. Well, we did get a hit. Let's get out of here. Yeah, she is bow heavy now. She's good, we like that. Let us get on this course. It looks like it was a reasonably good hit. Yeah, this gun is tracking us. So we need to get out of here as fast as we can. Although I will go and start circling around, because it's we do want to watch what's happening with this. She's a fire, so mind you, she is only heavy, so it's unlikely that she's gonna sink. We will probably need the other Blenheims to contribute to sinking her, so I'll probably just leave now. Off we go, heavy. Well, we did score some damage, so that's good. It's not the best, but hey ho. As you can see, other more Blenheims are flying here from Plymouth, and this one can go back to Southampton. Otherwise, nothing much has changed. I'm waiting here. About midday I will start moving on Azores, and we'll see what we will get. Because yeah, I'm still worried about the air. Let me see what's the weather like there actually. Nah. They would act like this. That would give us, that would hide us better. I don't want to wait, because who knows what happens here. So anyway, so let me run the time, and we will see what we can get, if anything. And we do have them once again. They're in a really weird formation, sort of like a V, where this one is coming sort of northeast, this one is heading southwest, and unfortunately, well, this is more like northeast, and this is more like west by southwest. Anyways, I am going to attack number 10 here again, and that means that because my Blenheims are here, it's a long slog. So I'll speed up, and I'll get back to you once again I am in the position to attack. And off we go. We will see how that goes. We are attacking this one. You know what? Actually, I will. Let's overkill. I suspect that 2 bombs would get it, but with the bombing like this, unless you're doing it manually, you never know what's gonna happen. So, like for example, this guy felt like he was moving off the ideal attack run, so I've changed him, and it looks like he's moving off the ideal attack run on the other side. So we shall see shortly. That was nasty. Yeah, well, I think it was good that all three of them attacked. Because while 4 bombs have hit, 2 of them were dots. So, yeah, like the British armor is not the greatest. We've had our more than our fair share of dots. She's a fire, she's not moving very fast. I think we have a good chance that she's gonna go down. I do want them to fly slightly further away, so they are out of the AAA range, and then they'll start circling to... Well, one of them will start circling, because 2 of the others will just fly away. In case we have some fighters in the area, we don't want that. It is critical, so I would say a few more small explosions should put pay to her. And we'll be good. 1 more of these unwieldy ships down. I think there's about 10 of them, 9 of them, quite a few. Germany has not a huge amount of anything bigger than light cruiser, but they have tons and tons of small ships. If they didn't, they might be able to send out the Bismarcks or anything like that out. There are no heavy cruisers anymore. There's 1 light cruiser, and of course 3 battleships. One of the Deutschland class, which is probably in the dock being repaired because we have damaged her very, well, a lot, heavily. And then it's Bismarck and Tirpitz, which we haven't seen yet anywhere nearby. I'd love to encounter them with Hood. Hood and heavy cruiser, I believe, should be able to beat 1 of those. If it's 2 of those, that's a much more tricky. And down she goes, so we can happily leave now. Another, as I keep saying, obstacle to navigation, danger to navigation in the channel. Okay, 1 ship sunk. They still have 1 more of these here, so we would, our next sort of target would be this. This one is a really small one. I'm wondering whether it's worthwhile. No. Okay, RTB please. We'll find them again. We'll bomb them again. Task Force C is pretty close to getting here. Engineering funnel. I will release Verdun and Vega, and I might be able to. Let me quickly check. Destroyers, Clemsons aren't there yet. Modified tribal. Well, how much tribal costs? 10. Okay, we don't have 10 yet. Okay, so it's not going to be this one. We will have to wait for a bit longer. We are on day 50, which means, if I count right, 7 times 7, 49. Well, we have quite a few days to go before we will get our points. And here we are once again in the channel, and the weather has turned for the worse, as it's wont to in the channel. So, well, we're going to bomb. I have my Plymouth Bristols here as well as the single Blenheim from Southampton. So, well, let me break these up once they turned and attack. And off we go for an attack run. Split not that great. Oh well, I had better attacks runs. Nevertheless, we will see how it goes. The first one will go for the first one. Bombs away, and well, he didn't kamikaze into it. It was shot down, but at least he hit the this thing here. So. But I'm running out of Blenheims. She is critical. She was hit by 4 bombs plus that down Blenheim. So I don't believe she's gonna survive. It's very unlikely. My single Blenheim from Plymouth is going to attack a tanker in the other convoy here. This thing here. But yeah, I'm running out of Blenheims. I really need that convoy to get in and deliver fuel, engineering and everything, because without that we are going to be a bit stuffed. And we would have, with this one we will sink half of this class, so that's a good thing. And down she goes. So your sacrifice wasn't wasted, boys. Probably not the best thing to attack this guy, because he has quite a low profile, so the bombs are as likely to jump over as they are not. But we will see. What is she going to attack? Well, maybe if she attacks the bridge, that just might get there. The stern machinery would have been better, but yeah, well, and she's now changing her. Well, we got 2 good hits in the bridge. No fires, unfortunately, but still, good job. Yeah, as you can see, one of them must have caused some flooding. No fires, unfortunately. Tankers were notoriously hard to sink. If they haven't caught fire, they were nearly impossible to sink, because oil is lighter than water, so yeah, even if you put in a big hole there, as long as the oil wasn't sort of escaping, which it wasn't quite often, unless you were really lucky and yeah, and hold it just so, then tankers were very hard to sink, with one exception: F-gas. If it was a tanker with aviation fuel, then a bomb hit was basically an inferno. You had to be brave, foolish, forced or something to run a F-gas tanker in an area where you could have been hit by a bomb or something, because it's literally there is a few, I believe, reports with the various submarine captains hitting an F-gas tanker and saying it blew up like a fireball. Never mind. I'm not sure whether it's worthwhile, to be honest, sending more. I might send Biggin Hill Spitfires, sort of put in a few passes on this, because to be honest, I have only 3 bullfighters left, 3 Blenheims left, and that's not a great deal, given that we have to sort of watch for other things. Using them on this, I don't think it's worthwhile. We really need to get these supplies and everything in. RTB and RTB. Sorry, I didn't let the end screen there for too long. So I think next one I'll send the I wonder, might Wellington's 609 miles. Yeah. Let me get the Wellingtons down. If the Wellington blows up, we will get the replacement here reasonably early. Okay, I'm going to release Verdun and Vega, and I'm going to rearm Southampton. Not entirely comfortable sending it around on its own. Let me just check how long we have before something comes out of rest and repair. 55 days before York comes out. Sorry, 5 days, which is close to when we are actually going to get the extra points here. I don't know. I don't know. 7 points. Let me get a destroyer. The only one that I can get is a modified Admiralty. Well, I guess it's better than nothing. Yeah, not entirely happy about this, but when we get the York out, she's about 20 command points, so we should have 2 good destroyers, and then they can go here and get something done. Anyways, let me run the time and we'll see what we can get. And we have yet more attempts to get someone into Iceland. Tough luck, guys. You are going to go down. But I'm now sorry that I got that destroyer, because here are 2 command points floating towards us. So let me sink this. They are still quite some distance away, 20,000 yards. I'm not going to engage at that range. I'll try to get into 10,000 yards range, and then I'll engage. Well, we are not entirely close. We are still within about 13,000 yards. So, but I thought I'll start anyways. Ashanti is actually targeting this lowly merchant that's slowly heading towards us. You've just seen how close she got in hitting her. And here is Ashanti, here is Leander. While Leander is targeting the escort. This, I think, is not fires. This, I think, is her laying smoke, which is a bit superfluous, one would say, because the smoke is flying the other way around. It's not covering her at all. Now, this is a smoke from burning ship. I have changed Ashanti a bit so that she passes in front of her. That was a one hit, and this one might have been a hit as well. She's not moving very fast, is she? We are firing the... Does she have a secondaries? She does, and when she's not shooting her, so... Hey chief, please. And we've been hit, but fortunately nothing has happened. Good. So far so good. I do wonder, how far are we? 4,000 yards. We might split a torpedo or 2 on her. That might speed things up a bit. Yeah, torpedoes coming in. I've got her turning a bit so that we can get a better torpedo bearing. Yeah, 1 torpedo goes. That's the compressed air they had didn't do much because it was running through middle of the ship. We are getting hit. Integrity 18, that's not good. It's close to being sort of dead. And in that case I would probably have to go in and literally and exchange her, which I'm not too happy about. It looks like our escort is burning now. I'm going to change... Oh, my torpedoes are wasted again. One tries to use the torpedoes and they get wasted. Yeah, well, escort is now burning nicely. He has... The rear gun is... I don't know what it's firing at, but it doesn't look like anything it does. So it's probably damaged or possibly magazine flooded. And it's just the bow gun that's doing anything. So Lubeck here is definitely worth a command point if you use a big ship. I'll end the episode with this engagement. I would rather have a couple of shorter, sort of, I don't know, 15-20 minutes episodes than the long one. I will be away next weekend again. So I would rather have a number of things prepared than not publish anything at all. So you have your Saturday fare ready. I might have. I'll see how I'm with time this week. Because apart from that, if I'll manage, I might be able to get in also a episode of something else. I was thinking about Sea Power, starting the campaign. We'll see how it goes. We'll see. She's definitely still using her, as you can see, her bow gun. Unfortunately, he is like smoke and he has the smoke going the right direction, although in reality here he should have sort of also suffered from this. I don't know whether he does or doesn't. Really need to repair this to get it into a state. But it appears she is dead in the water now, so we should be starting to get sort of more hits and then sink her, hopefully. Yeah, something like this. Well, her stern's awash. He's getting a good, nice list. Give her a few more whacks and hopefully she'll go down. And then we can start paying attention to the merchants. Now this was a good one, and it was in a bow where we do want to see more flooding. Yeah, yet more list. Very nice, very nice. Okay, Ashanti has been fixed, but it's 16, which means one hit in prow, and she's gone. But in meanwhile, this guy is gone, which is good. So let's switch. Well, this Krummerland, I can't remember whether she's worth the point or not. Lubeck over there definitely is, I know. So, regardless, we've sunk 2 ships so far. One of them permanently. So let's go and sink the rest. Yeah, we are starting to get some hits. Good. We do not have much HE. We do need to replenish, build a base there, because it literally, yeah, we are getting a lot of attention here. I find it funny that I'm doing more commerce raiding than Germans all put together. We are not running that many convoys all the way across the Atlantic. Most of our convoys are run just to Iceland. This is definitely not worth the point, but it's still worth a ship, and we are getting towards our 200 goal, which will help out immensely. I'll give it a few more whacks and then I'll retarget. She'll burn down eventually, and while we are hitting the other ones. There's no point in wasting too much time on her. But she doesn't look like she needs that much more. Which leaves only Drake here, the small merchant, and Lubeck here, the large merchant, which is finally getting hit by the... I think Ashanti is shooting at this, so she's starting to lay smoke on her own, unfortunately. I might just turn Leander on her. No, it looks like Drake has been hit as well now, and and we have 99% solution on her, so there is no point in... it doesn't look like the amount of smoke that's being put there makes much of a difference. Ulmerland here, yeah, I wish you could go down, because that would help with, well, fewer guns will be shooting at us, that's one thing. It's always a good thing. And the second thing is that it's blocking the view. And down she goes. I should have asked for his favor a bit earlier. So let's get the Drake a good whack, and then we'll concentrate on Lubeck to get our command points. Anyways, as I said, this is going to be the last encounter of this, so thank you very much for watching. I do hope I will put out something extra. We'll see how the times allows. But if you enjoy this, consider subscribing. That does help the channel a lot. It does help to get the videos in front of others. And likes and comments are always welcome as well. They give me feedback on what I'm doing right or potentially wrong. If I'm doing something wrong, do mention it in comments. I cannot promise that I will change it, and down she goes. Once again, I cannot promise that I will change it, because sometimes it's just a variation of opinions, but I will definitely consider it, and well, there are things that I might be doing wrong, and I can fix them. So if you don't leave the comment, then I can't. If you weren't the artificial insanity, you could have struck the colors down and saved yourself already, and I could have some supplies. As I was saying, thank you very much for watching, and let's watch how we will deal with this remaining merchant ship, and goodbye.